Manipur commemorates 172nd death anniversary of Maharaja Nara Singh. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren leads people in paying floral tributes. COSIM outs W. Joy Kumar, Lecturer of Computer Science, as OC of Class 11 Examination 2022 of Sagolmang Higher Secondary School over malpractice during exam. Congress submits memorandum to Governor against DIPR Assistant Publicity Officer Press for releasing press note on behalf of BJP in violation Central Civil Services Rule 1964. High Court of Manipur allows family and friends to hold memorial of 9 PLA cadres at Thangmai Ban Cheraucheng on April 13th every year. CSCHR submits fourth plea to end atrocities in Manipur under AFSPA to be tabled at United Nations Human Rights Council meet. Manipur reports 6 new COVID-19 cases, 12 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.18%. And India adds 861 new COVID-19 cases, 929 recoveries and 6 deaths in 24 hours. COVID recovery rate stands at 98.76%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. Manipur commemorates the 172nd death anniversary of Maharaja Nara Singh. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren led people in paying floral tributes at the resting place of Maharaja Nara Singh, followed by guard of honor and gun salute by a contingent of Manipur Rifles in honor of the erstwhile king. Later, the Chief Minister, his Council of Ministers and other MLAs offered tributes to Maharaja Nara Singh at Nongjeng Pukri, Kangla. Speaking at the event organized by State Archaeology Department, Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren lamented that the present generation failed to pay due regards and reverence to brave forefathers of the land. He appealed to acknowledge and always revert their contributions and sacrifices. Chief Minister Biren recalled the contributions made by Maharaja Nara Singh, who, with his military skills and courage, to liberated Manipur from the 7 years devastation afflicted by the Burmese. He also assured that a statue of Maharaja Nara Singh will be erected at the Kangla Gate as a part of government's 100 Days Action Program.
Ngasi mirol se khoi je kamai horok puno je kaw budong na akhoi Manipur se sing the way gara tam do gara magi identity tongana identity to lei khreba koki na koki gi ngang leini naga gi ngang leini maitai gi ngang leini pangan gi ngang leini nation buildings kamai na lorki state kamai na semgolki kayam yamna mi sigi kayam na mi wagi kayam mi kaya gi thawai kat ki ge se ngasi gi mirol na kaw aduna in mayam da appeal tongning se. Let us forget about the cookies, let us forget about the Nagas, let us forget about the Maitais or anything. As a whole Manipuri, we are a pride Indians. Adugi wakhalon, adugi concept to the koi, laibak sema matok dare. Mamagi am sectarian ideology wakhal the laiba matam natreji.
Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, COSIM, held an emergency examination committee meeting today and took the decision to cancel the appointment of Joy Kumar Wahengbam, Lecturer of Computer Science, as OC of Class 11 Examination 2022 at Sagolmang Higher Secondary School, Sagolmang. Speaking to Impact News at COSIM office in Babupara this afternoon, COSIM Controller of Examination, A. Sukumar, informed the same. He said Joy Kumar Wahengbam was ousted for not refraining students from carrying mobile phones inside exam centers and for not taking appropriate action to prevent mass cheating in the exam. A. Sukumar also announced that lecturer in education of the institution, Dhirat Sharma Sanglakpam, will take over as the new OC of the exam center with immediate effect from today till the completion of Class 11 Examination 2022. recalling the recent malpractice witnessed during Class 12 examination in Chandal district. he warned against such incident.
Emergency exam committee meeting among us Pamjaraga, Kupna Nainarva Matunda, action Karalogare, Yan Hanbada, Sogolma High Secondary School Gi, and Osio Biramba, Wazasi, Aikuna, Loktok Jabi order Toe, Aduga Magi Mohutta, School Adumaki, Shana Mos, Waza Amabu, Aikoina, Osio in appointment Pizare, Maduki, Aikuna Tokjare, Loina na, Carmina Tokivno Great Okivno Habagi, Adumasokos notice some Aikoi Pizare, so got notice within 2 or 3 days. Manungda mana Bibirakani, after which Aikoina Kari action Lokat Payage, Hybatu Adul Jagani.
Congress party has submitted a memorandum to Manipur governor to take action against DIPR Assistant Publicity Officer Press THANGJAM for releasing a press note with his signature to cover a program of BJP Foundation Day in violation of Central Civil Services Rule 1964. The memorandum signed by MPCC Vice President L.T. Lotama, General Secretary Administration S. Jitain and General Secretary Amir Hussain was submitted to Governor's Secretary around 2 this afternoon. Speaking to media after submitting the memorandum at Governor's Gate, L.T. Lotama accused the BJP of utilizing government employees even before the last election. She reminded that singer Pushparani was even suspended from her job for singing in a political event organized by BJP. The memorandum has also been submitted to Manipur Chief Secretary.
Sri Kishan Longjam haibai Assistant Publicity Officer ama DIPR gi mahagna Bharatiya Janata Party na tawgadaba paikhatkadaba Bishnupur block na paikhatkadaba program amagi letter information do mana chatlambagi wani masin niyom nate madi political group nate madi government gi missionary ni government gi wing ni ma sarkar gi thabak tawgadabani adudi natradana political party amana paikhatkadaba thabak thorong gi damakta mana personally sign tawraga letter ama tharam bai base akhoi gi Central Civil Service Conduct Rule masi violate tawbani.
High Court of Manipur has granted permission to friends and families to pay tributes at the memorial of 9 cadres of prescribed PLA at Thangmai Banchai Rauching. It may be recalled that the PLA cadres were killed by the Indian Army on April 13, 1982 at Kodompokpi in Imphal West. Petitioner Counsel Advocate Ningombam Brojen disclosed the same to media persons at Manipur Press Club today.
Howziki laikidraba miwi mapal na chigi marup mapangsing mari matasing adi sagai na tejing khudimagna hasarau sing sida ayuk ki pung taruk tagi numidang warung ki pung manga phawbuda haikat ayuk ka tamba yagani hai howziki aina mayam da sum ri appeal tok janim gadi honorable high court ki direction su lairabanina khoi howziki mayam na laikidraba moi sing chigi mari matasing well researching of the friendsing na without any fears aki khanglaitana ko haikat ka tamba saruk yabiyo khotiyo aina na appeal tok jari.
Civil Society Coalition for Human Rights in Manipur and the United Nations CSCHR has submitted its 4th plea against atrocities meted out to people of the state to be tabled at United Nations Human Rights Council meeting. Speaking to media at Human Rights Alert Office in Kwakathil, Tiamlekai today, CSCHR convener Pulindro Konsam disclosed the same. He said, they are demanding justice for those innocent civilians who had been killed in sheer violation of human rights. He also maintained that there was no agreement of accession inked between Manipur and India. Pulindro reminded that CSCHR, an apex body of human rights activists, submitted a plea against human rights violation in Manipur to the United Nations Human Rights Council meet in 2011 and 2014 and 2017. He said they have been pleading to end atrocities and extrajudicial killings being carried out in Manipur under the shadow of Armed Forces Special Powers Act.
Terrorist mayam labor maramna. Secessionist means tokai taning ba dung terrorist man sing labor na oraga. Aspa thopa yatri. Loina na high river right to self determination talib kangu jingse masi India si already sovereignty country mani. Masidi ki tonganu ta jege kangu ta jege high river kangu jingse terrorist ni hai na dai na mai define to yam na nei na tana sum na kaki mai si ai dai sen ba ko to le ko India ni to ta ga ba ni already Manipur independent election ba ko ni let proceed nam ne annex gi ba ni aduna we want to regain our the previous status ana ko to na ta ga ba we are not secessionist group but we try to regain our independence.
4-month pregnant woman aged 19 was reportedly raped by 2 men on March 8. Police had registered a case against them and they had been produced before the Judicial Magistrate First Class Imphal West, and the court has sent them to jail. Locals and family members of the victim today appealed to relevant authorities not to grant them bail. Accused persons are 42-year-old Oinam Sanatomba, son of Nabakumar from Kiamgai, Mamanglekai, currently staying at Mana Ingkol, Mamanglekai, and 35-year-old Koijam Ajit Kumar, alias Inau, son of Nimai from the same locality. Victims' family claimed that the accused persons' families have threatened them. Accused Koijam Ajit Kumar, alias Inau's mother, is reportedly the local Maira Paibi Group Secretary. Hence, the victim's family feel helpless to approach the local club or Maira Paibi Group for any help. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, the victim herself disclosed the matter to media persons and appealed for help from the government.
Jail the lady ko, jail the lady does mo koi kaya marangan din na bill to sana mo kaya mo ne, pasha pili na mo to kaya mo man the jail ado, ako ito pasha la jene mo koi marala ay sama har jo marala ite na, ay bitin to na kaya mo ne ado marala mo koi ni jail the DPP.
All Manipur Quarry Association President Moirangthem Mangoljau demands government to take a decision for the welfare of quarry workers in the state within 3 days, else warns of intense agitation. Quarry workers of Sekmai, Kaithel Manbi, Bishnupur, Sero, Yairipok, Itham, Moirangpurel, Kakching, Sagolban, Sangaithil, NH37 and members of Truck Owners and Drivers Association held a press meet at Commerce Industry Directorate, Lumphel, today in this regard. Mangoljau condemned the locals are being banned from quarrying activities as per court's order, but companies from outside have been given permit to do so.
Mapalamgi company sing GR Infra, Avantika, Railway Project, Keystone, Chita, Mayamsi, free and frank, Satli, Moigin permit by, Hyperwise to see Nay, Satli Bukanguduna, Manipur gi permit, I am the issue, Taukide, Adubu, me, Tare Katang Tauki, Asigi Manunda, Shekmai Ama, Kanadongi Ama, Posangam, Lakin the V, Serogi Ani, Aimon Kulengi, Masi, Government, Clearance, Laudana, Environment, Bidana, Transit Pass for Piraba, Adu Hyper Teresizu, or Nasanangite.
Angka Kanguna, Tauriba, Pesarcida, Soidamaki, Similuki, and Mating Pangu, Yauzerani, Moina, Akogi, steps in the Lotok Pirata, Tagati, Akoichara, Helaga, Sizusiba, Aduga, Hingbam Tokora to Mahalaga, as a working Natsaki, Masaka, Tang no hybrid, as a was house in the Masa Masatin Tang Pasabi with the minor candidate, Akoita Sing Pamzade, Lila Bagizu Kuzuman Karati Tambibam to a hypothesis, Hakata, Masimati Hygiene.
SDO Lilong Angom Sijilimbi along a team of NHIDCL today conducted a drive to clear encroachments at adjoining space of National Highway number 37 lying opposite of Lilong Masjid to make way for the expansion of Imphal More National Highway 39 to a 350 kilometers long 4-lane highway. The drive was conducted under the supervision of Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal, A. Subas. SDO Lilong Angom Sijilimbi appealed to locals and organizations to cooperate with the government in carrying out the project. Imphal East District Police carried out traffic drive to nab traffic violators and prevent road mishaps at various places of the district today. During the drive carried out in front of Palace Compound by a team led by Additional SP Traffic K. Bijoy Kumar, around 100 people including employees of Home Department and Medical Department were detained for not wearing helmets and violation of traffic norms. They were released after necessary words of advice. Speaking on the sidelines, K. Bijoy Kumar said traffic police has been carrying out a drive under the supervision of District SP with instructions from Chief Minister and DGP. He appealed to riders of two-wheelers to wear helmets, drivers of four-wheelers to wear seat belts and follow other traffic norms at all times.
Tokai helmet uptaba adagi traffic ni yong ngak sing si koina masin missing mi khan ayu wafong kaim to lejete adi uniform personnel akpa any duty lakpa mi khudimak akoi masida traffic ni yom tugai raba helmet upok taba taragadi akoi moi loina detain tawri gari si detain tawra helmet upok taba sing si helmet si either pubiro na taga lairaga pubiro aduga helmet upok satpa yani haibani mayam da koina haijari se loina na traffic ni yom chumna ngang na chapiu adu khudong thiba thok da mayam de convince haibagi awareness ni akoi ki police kata na masi thingba ngamoi adu praja mayam ga koi puna thabak tongmina si aduga awada pa mayam du akoi puna mekhanmina si.
A joint team of Haingang Police Station and Imphal East District Police nabbed a man with 4 kg 26 grams of suspected heroin number 4 in 2 soap cases, 12,700 rupees cash and 100 empty plastic bales at Kairang Chingya this morning. Arrested person is 40-year-old Mohammad Imtiaz Khan, son of late Mohammad Asdal Khan from Kairang Chingya Leka in Imphal East District. He has been handed over to Haingang Police Station for further action. The team, including Imphal East Additional SP Operation KH Herojit MPS, Commando OC Inspector KH Henry, Haingang Police OC Inspector KH Pathau, and Imphal East Commando Inspector S. Sanju under the overall supervision of Imphal East SP M. Pradeep IPS carried out the drive as a part of Manipur government's War Against Drug version 2. Imphal East District Police Commando team, including women police, seized 14 plastic bales of suspected heroin number 4 from a man near Shri Pukri of Hatta Motim Lairak in Imphal East District. Yesterday afternoon, arrested person is 23-year-old Muhammad Munna Ali, son of Muhammad Liaquat Ali from Ita Kulahata. Police report says the miscreant has confessed to have bought the drugs from one Akash of North AOC for selling it in Hattagulapati area. He has been handed over to the relevant police station for necessary action. A team of Mao police station has seized around 1 kilogram of suspected heroin powder from a Tata truck coming from Imphal to Mao Gate. Police report says Mao police station personnel led by OC Inspector Warchipem Ngalung recovered drugs from one Tata truck bearing registration number NL01L3563 on April 9. Driver of the truck is 30-year-old Maibam Nasir Khan, son of Maibam Abdul Noor from Taupal Moiching. A case has been registered against the miscreant under Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. Manipur reported 6 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 274 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.18%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 137,162. Active cases are 38. 12 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases stands at 135,004. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.43%. On that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Admission open. Unique Education, CBSE, the first CBSE and ICSE coaching center in Imphal. 5 months foundation for CBSE 9 and 10. English, Maths, Science and Social Science. 5 months foundation for CBSE and GOSEM 12 Science, Physics, Chemistry, Biology and Maths. Free backup class for Mathematics. Girls hostel in the same block. Separate hostel for boys. Class on April 6, 2022. Van service available. Sega Road, Konsing Hazari Lekai, opposite Sangai Express.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdokjari, haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 861 fresh COVID-19 cases, 929 recoveries and 6 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 11,058. Total recoveries are 4,25,03,383. Recovery rate stands at 98.76%. That toll reaches 5,21,691. Over 185 crore 74 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 49 crore 92 lakh 37,000 people. Over 62 lakh 3,000 people have died and recoveries are above 44 crore 88 lakh 50,000. USA has the highest active cases above 1 crore 1 lakh 42,000 in the world. Nauria Pakanglakpa MLA SKB today inspected 4 different sites for various projects worth 26 crore and 34 lakh rupees under Jal Jeevan Mission. She also laid the foundation stone for a new water supply at Hyangthang Makhalaikai worth 8 crore 9 lakh rupees. Kodompokpi Mamang Laikai will be expanded by investing 3 crore 36 lakh rupees. Kodompokpi Mamang Laikai water supply scheme at 3 crore 36 lakh rupees. Malom Tulihal water supply scheme at 4 crore 65 lakh 65 rupees and Malom Tulihal water supply scheme at 4 crore 24 lakh rupees. A new water supply scheme at Maitram will be constructed at an estimate of 6 crore 5 lakh rupees. Funds for the projects have been sanctioned under New Development Bank program. She assured that the projects will be completed with December. To ensure clean drinking water to every household, Bishnupur Prakash R. Punglia Limited is the implementing agency of these projects.
Vote ki matam da vote ta ekhoi masen amaga ngangna ba sakna ba amaga yengthina ba adu matam do hujikti loire sothara ba kendra se karamain toroga ekhoi kamaina hogolakna ba hona hoksige mangjin thana ba karamaina hona sige haibagi wakalon se yamna ponjaningi aduga hana aina adugi ni ai si sangba yai natraga ai cooperation piroi MLA sida haibagi wakalon se thadok minara kanda aigi oiba wafamdi aina kanagumba XYZ amagi chelami chongame ai ka shuwaro bulaite aigi praja ngaktane hujikti makhoi gi Maktaning asi aina thogla ibase aduna mafam singda sotharaga lairiba jaga sing sige ekhoi menkhatna bo honabada aigi migi naidana amatta oiba wakhalon duga mangjin thara kanda khoi punna chatminaraga kendra ise awang ba thakta pukhatminarangna bo honamina si.
Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswajit says fertilizers will be distributed to farmers through relevant district agriculture officers and district agriculture office toll-free number will be launched for farmers to address their grievances. The minister was speaking at his reception organized by Agriculture Department at its training hall today. He assured that Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen-led state government is chalking out plans to ensure timely and adequate distribution of fertilizers to the farmers. He added that from this year onwards, fertilizers will be distributed in a more systematic manner. Agriculture Commissioner Mongjam Joy and Director N. Gojendro were present on the occasion.
Godown ayam phunba hore district sing the piba horagani mayam na chokoi district ki khudimakta toll free thamgani toll free number da ekona harakpa matamda ekoi ai gi labuk yengbiu na receipt tabiu haiba matamda ekoi district ki agriculture officer gi maikai dagi mi sing tharakani har gi che na ba amadi har gi award palitna piba ngamna na ba ekoi state sarkar na tawribasta na ai mayam da amadi maroina phama sing da appeal tawjeri tang tarahum da honorable chief minister yaur kanda ekoi ahan bo ina manipur da farmers meet pangthoi har kanda agriculture department si amdang phajana bung phana ekoi hol har kanda mastagi pothok lakpaduna miyam da socio economically akoina bum tawna ba amding state ta kana ba lakna ba gi hiram da farmer group khudimangna yawbiu.
Minister Thongam Biswajit has visited 3 fire victim families at Kongba K3 Lekai. The minister listened to their grievances and presented them beds and mattresses, 3 water tanks, food items and 45,000 rupees cash as relief packaged. Wangoi MLA Kurajam Loken says he fully supports Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen-led state government's mission to uproot corruption from the state. Press note from the MLA also demands the relevant authorities to ensure continuation of distribution of PTS rice under NAFSA, which has been pending since March this year. It says he has apprised Imphal West DC and SP about the same. Awareness program on value chain processing infrastructure for farmer producer companies and entrepreneurs was held at Classic Grant in Chiang Mai Rong today. Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA and Northeastern Development Finance Corporation NEDFI jointly organized the event under Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region. Speaking on the occasion, Additional Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation MOMA Project Director K. Devadatta said efforts are being made to provide marketing, packaging and branding facilities to farmers of the state under Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region. Neti Guwahati Deputy Manager Manoj Kumar Das, Imphal Branch Manager Priyobarta Gurumayum and representatives of farmer producer companies and entrepreneurs from across the state took part in the event.
Farmers producer companies na processing unit ama tawge haiba matamda moida sada 75 subsidy piba adugma scheme amani haiba scheme si hanna paisa si piba aduga haiba promoter duna puthorei ba changi matungina akoi pro rata basis ta paisa thadokpa back ended nattaba haiba tai lamdam sigi entrepreneurs sing karigumba processing ama tawraga export oriented pot ama puthokke packaging phajana nana tawge haiba matamda madu akoi gi haiba scheme mission organic scheme makada component amoina 50% subsidy sada Yankei Changda, Equina subsidy P. Aduso upfront, Piriba, Udong Chavasi, Ikang Kangadana Lay, Masi Kanganba Mamatarapa.
Central Agricultural University, CAU, College of Agriculture and Digital India Corporation jointly organized Paujil Project Awareness Program under the aegis of Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology today. The program was held at Laidigengbam in Imphal East District. Speaking on the occasion, CAU Assistant Professor and Project Principal Investigator Dr. Abhinash Moirangthem said the project is a mobile-based advisor service to help farmers increase through production through experts' advice made available via digital platform. He appealed to farmers of Imphal East, Imphal West, Taubal, Bishnupur and Kakching to get themselves registered to avail the facility. So far, around 4,000 farmers of the state have been registered under the project. Manipur Public Service Commissioned MPSC press note says written examination for Health Services Grade 4 Medical Officer will be conducted on May 10th. A program was organized by BJP Scheduled Caste Morcha to celebrate the birth anniversary of social activist, anti-caste social reformer Jyotiba Phule at Sardar Patel High School, Kurkul today. Remembering various work done by the activist Jyotiba Pule to emancipate the exploited caste of the society and his effort to eradicate untouchability. Sekmai constituency's MLA H. Dingo said that we should work towards fulfilling his dream of eradicating untouchability and caste system. The MLA also highlighted the work done by BJP government in the last 5 years to establish various model schools under the School Bhagat Hansi mission. A program on Anna Yojana and public distribution was held today. The event was held at the campus of Food Corporation of India's food storage depot in Thoubal, THANGJAM as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, marking India's 75th independence. Extempore speech competition for students was conducted at Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya at Andhro in Imphal East District today to mark 42nd Foundation Day of BJP. 12 students took part in the competition again organized by BJP Imphal East District. Winners have been felicitated. CRPF 87 Battalion has renovated Central Swimming Club building at Wangkai Ningthem Pukrimapal under its Civic Action Program. The club organized a function in connection with the renovation today. Gracing the event, Wangkai MLA TH Arun Kumar expressed gratitude to CRPF 87 Battalion for its welfare activities. CRPF presented sports kits to the club on the occasion.
So I request all the CRPF battalion to give support and to make such a kind of club in other places also. That will be very, very nice, and people of Wangkai Kendra will be very lucky if you do that, if you support on that basis. The minor support of Vidana Equity Laiva club sing Sangat Pina Sagat Pidana, their sings a motivation TV and Nuagani and Fagani has a situation comes again.
बहुत बड़े-बड़े नेशनल चैंपियंस यहाँ से सीख करके ट्रेन हो करके इंडिया का नाम रोशन किया है. Almost more than 200 champions swimmers have come out only from this Pukhari. I assure you that the government of India as well as the state government wants to encourage sports activities, skill development activities, wants to help each and every citizen of this area, no matter how poor or rich he is, so that he becomes more capable in any field of his choice.
India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center Guwahati has forecasted medium to heavy rainfall in the next 2 days in both hilly and valley regions of Manipur. Places in Tamenglong, Senapati, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ziribam, None, Churchandpur and Ferozpur district may receive rainfall tomorrow. Ukhrul, Bishnupur, Kakching and Chandal district may also receive scattered rainfall at a few of its places. Manipur has received 4.9 mm of rainfall in the last 24 hours as per the report of ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit Lavvilpad. And in sports news, Northeast Regional Sports Meet will be hosted by Directorate of Youth Affairs and Sports Manipur as a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration starting from April 28 to May 4th at Kumalam Park Sports Complex and Sai NERC Complex, Takil. Athletes will compete in 5 disciplines which include archery, badminton, football, boxing and table tennis. Making the announcement in the press meet held at Old Secretariat Building, State Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas THANGJAM said various works will be taken up to refurbish the Kumalam Park Sports Complex, which at present is at bad shape. Director T. Pulen, MCS and Joint Director of Youth Affairs and Sports, L. Kumar, we are also present in the meet.
5th National Games da laihiba equipment sing da gi hena koi upgrade to ngamdri boji samna ha kan rowing gi haina khanbiro Hojik koi na han le mi se fiber gini. Hojik ti carbon gi kan lakh reba. Quite a hen light over material na saba. Cycle da hai kan cycle to mi lupa lak trang pi ba cycle lupa lupa lak manga pi ba cycle lupa tauna ba di trang adum dum hen tai ba. Ai isa sing isu sing sia duki matik skill le so stamina le so mi na dum hela ko tai. Aduna khoi gi equipment upgradation. World class ki equipment da upgradation tauna ba khoi hona ni. Asi taw ma tam nai na khan ma tam da yam hen na mangjin thana koi sat pangang mane na. Ai dumai lok jai ba.
Sunrisers Hyderabad will face Gujarat Titans in a match of the ongoing 15 Indian Premier League IPL 2022 at 7:30 p.m. today at Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy, Navi, Mumbai. In yesterday's league match, Royal Rajasthan defeated Lucknow Super Giants by 3 runs at Wankhede Stadium. In another league match yesterday, Delhi Capitals trashed Kolkata Knight Riders by 44 runs. In 9th Junior Women's Hockey World Cup, heartbreak for India as they lose 3-0 to Netherlands in the semi-final match played yesterday at Potchefstroom, South Africa. Netherlands will meet Germany in the final match to be played on April 12th. And India will face England for the third place playoff tomorrow. Before we conclude, let's take a look at headlines once again. Manipur commemorates 172nd death anniversary of Maharaja Narasingh. Chief Minister Nongthoma Birain leads people in paying floral tributes. COSEM outs W. Joy Kumar, lecturer of computer science, SOC of Class 11 examination 2022 of Sagolmang Higher Secondary School over malpractice during exam. Congress submits memorandum to Governor against DIPR Assistant Publicity Officer Press for releasing press note on behalf of BJP in violation Central Civil Services Rule 1964. High Court of Manipur allows family and friends to hold memorial for 9 PLA cadres at Thamai Banchai Ching on April 13th every year. CSCHR submits fourth plea to end atrocities in Manipur under UPSPA to be tabled at United Nations Human Rights Council meet. Manipur reports 6 new COVID-19 cases, 12 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positive rate stands at 2.18%. And India adds 861 fresh COVID-19 cases, 929 recoveries and 6 deaths in 24 hours. COVID recovery rate stands at 98.76%. That's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Khanghanjaba, Educated and Employed Development Association gi members sing the Khanghanjari Madudi, Association gi member card renew Tobikraba Singna, Association gi Manungi Tabak Toramda Sajinanaba Sen Kaikara Bibu Hajabada